Good morning, everybody. Cindy here with Pathways Homestead, and it is time for a long overdue garden tour. And I'm gonna change things up, and I'm gonna start with the herb bed today. I haven't showed it to you guys in a while. It had fizzled out a little bit in the drought time, and a lot of the herbs had kind of went dormant or died back, or I'd harvested them all. And so I think the last time I showed y'all, I was harvesting garlic. So today I want to show you what's left and what's thriving and what's going to be for next year. So I'll do my best and see what we've got there, and I may do a week of garden tours because otherwise this is going to be such a long video. So here is the herb bed. It's looking kind of dead. I do have some weeds in it, but I'm going to start here at the right and go around. We have our Egyptian walking onions, and they are doing amazing. See how they are coming back up and greening up? And it's time for me to get out here and get these bulblets off and plant them in the soil. You can let them just fall on their own, see, like these ones have done, and they'll sprout. Those ones will sprout and put out more onions, and they'll spread. Guys, if you do not have Egyptian walking onions, find somebody that will share with you and get some Egyptian walking onions. See, I have green onions that we can use right now. My favorite thing to do with these onions, because they are a strong onion, is to dehydrate them and make my onion powder out of them. And the way my dehydrator works is heat only. So, it gives it a nice toasted flavor, and I really like it. And so I will be harvesting these green onions probably not tomorrow, because I have a meeting in Topeka tomorrow, and I get to go see Hannah. And by the way, Hannah is doing great at college. And here I have my basil, and I believe this is supposed to be cinnamon basil, but it doesn't really have a cinnamon flavor or anything like that. I'm not sure why. I have one that had kind of drifted away. My seed dropped over here, or washed over here. One. Shallots. We're not crazy about them, but they multiply themselves, and we really just kind of liked growing them. I do have a friend that likes to use them, so we'll share them with her. But right there, those little dead things, they'll come back. Got a little bit of cilantro sprouting, and that seeded itself back from what we grew. This is our lemon balm, and it is doing really good. This is my first year to grow lemon balm. I have some right here and a little bit right there. I planted it twice, and that's what I got out of the 2 plantings. And if you can see right beside the lemon balm, horseradish right there. And a lady sent that to me from western Kansas. I'll have to look up and see that. I don't know who it is right now. I lost it. Sorry, guys. And my mint, it's coming back and doing really good. I didn't cut it all the way down like I should have, like I normally do. And I did cut big bunches, and see, this is what it looks like if you trim it like you should. It should bush back out like that, but I didn't, and some bugs got in and ate it up, so I just let it go, and now it's coming out from the top. But that's harvestable, still usable to make teas with. And here are our chives, and right down there, just about dead, I need to get some out here and get watering, is my thyme, regular thyme. And here we have our chives and our sage, and that is a parsnip. Back here in the back, I have my rosemary, and I did harvest off of it a little bit. Over here, we have purple basil, and it's really good, guys. This was a free seed packet from Baker Creek from one of my orders, and I've really been enjoying that purple basil. These two plants are the only ones that survived. I let too many weeds get going in here and just could not keep up with the weeds. And Gary and I got in here one day and he helped me clear it. Here is what's left of our dill weed, and it should seed itself back. These little blooms will close up and put out some little seed pods and hopefully seed itself back. And here we have our spearmint plant, and this is our first year for it, so I have not harvested anything off of it yet. I am going to harvest something off of it because it is doing really, really well, but I think I'm going to wait just a little bit longer in the season and let it get a little more established. With your mints, they will spread, and so you want to be sure that you give them plenty of room when you plant mint in your gardens. And here is what's left of our garlic that I didn't harvest because I want it to go another year because it didn't bulb out real big. So see these little bulblets? I just let those drop, and I brought them in from the wild garlic that I had harvested years ago. And if I come across like some exposed garlic like that bulb right there, I'm just going to use my foot and cover it back up. But yeah, there's some more bulblets to go out. These are parsnips here, some more parsnips along the fence there. And look, I've got my first calendula flower. I'm so excited. I planted a package of calendula, and that's the only plant I got right there. And it actually looks like it's 2 plants, but you know what, we might get enough to I'll let that first one go to seed so that I have seed for next year, and we'll see if we get to actually harvest any calendula this year or just seed. And right here is my oregano, and it is just about dead, y'all. There's some coming back right there, but it's pretty piddly. And my parsley is doing really, really well. It's been seeding itself back and doing really good right there in that spot. And some more parsnip. And we are back to the basil and onions. You know what I missed though? Wait, right here in the middle of this group of parsnip, I have lemon thyme. Oh my gosh, guys, if you have not grown lemon thyme, it is so amazing. And this is a variegated variety, and it is amazing. It tastes so good. And I was able to share some of that with some friends, and they've enjoyed it as well. So that concludes our tour of the herb bed, or the raised bed, or the old house foundation, as we lovingly call it, herb bed. And that's the herbs that we have right now, and some of those are usable, and we just wanted to kind of give you an update on them and show you them. Thank you guys for watching, and I pray you have a blessed day.